Well, day by day, it is getting worse, and I was wrong about that 2-year yield. I thought that was going to be the top, but it wasn't, so we're all farked, and so is this guy, because he is going to have to chase it, and it is running away, so let's just all pray for a false breakout, and it's going to come back down. But retail is running around with diapers on. Someone's going to remove it and give them a big spanking because they've been pouring in $1.5 billion of their own cash every single day, front running the Fed, and they're going to be wrong. And yes, we did cross that line in the sand that I talked about yesterday overnight. Well, now it's following through. Now, in live trading, the CTAs are clicking the sell button, which I tried to give you warning. That is why you subscribe to my channel, because it is all based on scary fire warnings and protect your wealth rather than lose it. Because I have gone through the lessons in life of learning lessons, right? And they're usually taught by, like, it happens, right? It's really bad. And then you're like, wow, I wish I could have learned that some other way, but nope. But we're also talking oil. I don't talk about oil too much. It's a good reflection of what the economy is, because that's what you need. Like, let's say you want to drive to the beach, you put oil, right? It's a good little indicator of where we are going at as an economy. And I'm going to show you the charts, and it's predicting some really bad things ahead. I'm stealing the first story from Lance. Smart guy, retail traders go bust. Breaking news, a speculation inevitably. Dang it, I knew it. Inevitably. It's that N, because if you say it too fast, it screws it all up. But you got your amateur traders just getting out there, blowing it all. But these lessons get taught time and time again. Remember Forbes? Yeah, bunch of kids are tormenting Wall Street. Well, Wall Street has a little bit more money than you kids, and they usually win. Squeeze play. It kind of reminds me of law. I'm very familiar with law. I taught business law. It's he who has the most money wins. And I love bringing back this. This was such a good one. It actually kind of sounds like me. Because I know, like, this guy's Chad. It says Chad and Jenny. Here, I'll play it. And you'll be like, this kind of sounds like
So how do we make money from home? For starters, this is not a sponsored video. We just get this question all the time, and honestly, the answer is really simple.
So basically, I just trade stocks on an app called Robinhood, which I left a link in our bio if you want to check it out. It's free to download, free to sign up. They actually give you a free stock, so they're paying you to sign up. But again, not sponsored.
Thanks,
and
Chad.
I know trading sounds intimidating. Here's my strategy in a nutshell. I see a stock going up, and I buy it, and I just watch it until it stops going up, and then I sell it, and I do that over and over, and it pays for our whole lifestyle.
Exactly. It's that easy. Well, until the stock goes down and continues to go down, then you lose everything, Chad. From Ohio State. Is that what they teach you in college there, Chad? There was actually a quote that was in my head, but I couldn't get it right at the beginning of the video, so I had to Google it. This is about experience, right? Wisdom comes through experience, right? You fall off the bike enough times, you're like, maybe I should get some knee pads. That's also later in life, but that's for a whole nother channel. Experience is a hard teacher because she gives the test first. I used to do that to my high school students. And then they'd actually learn. That was the craziest thing. I'd give them tests. They're like, we've never learned this. I know. Then now it's going to go in your head. Gives the test first, the lesson afterwards. Ta-da! And also, side note, when I'd give the test first and they'd all fail it, they're like, that's not fair. Hey, another life lesson about fair. Life isn't fair, and you're going to learn that in my classroom. And then I would get phone calls from parents, right? This isn't right. This is inappropriate. This is not okay. This is not fair. And then I would say, fire me. I'm trying to help these little snowflakes. Actually, another funny thing is I'd be like, all right, Jenny, go ahead and we'll do this. I'll give you an A on it. I just do that all the time. Give you an A. And you know what? Do this. I'll give you an A for the whole class. All you have to do is pick up that phone over there, dial 9 to get out. and call your parents. You know how many kids know how to use a phone? 0. And I knew this. She'd like go over like, what do I do? They'd pick this up and they're like, call home. Just imagine if it had a rotary dial, right? Where it takes you 1.5 hours to call someone. And if you get your finger in the wrong hole, you're like, I got to do this again. And that was actually another life lesson that I learned, kids. Put your finger in the wrong hole. It could cost you even almost 50%. Sorry, Dad, you're going to have to explain that to your son about putting the finger in the wrong hole, and it's going to cost them 50%. And if they go over 10 years, it's for life. Anyways, moving on to inflation and price changes. I even have look at this, look, Visual Capitalist. Thank you so much. You want to know what's going to happen to tell your kids this, the rest of their lives? You have some inflation and you have some deflation. Look at this. All prices are all going up. And now the Fed's scared. You guys keep paying more for everything. And so now they're going to have to raise the overnight lending rate, which really doesn't do anything. It's all they're doing is it's the bond market today. You want to know what the bond market did? It sold off. You want to know what yields did on the 2-year? They went up. You want to know what Jerome's going to have to do? He's going to have to chase the 2-year. That's what really happens, but no one understands that, but that is okay. That is why you subscribed, or you check to see if you're unsubscribed. You're probably unsubscribed. That wasn't me. That was Google. Hospital, look at all of this. And they get the things that matter the most, right? I'm sick. Hospital services through the roof. College, ditch that. Go do a side hustle, start businesses, and hire people that are in debt that went there, and they'll do they actually become your passive income. It's great. It's like, as long the rich understand it, and they take advantage of the people that are not, and they're like, so you'll do all my work for me, and I just have to pay you, and I just went to the bank, and I just did a fugazi, and they gave me a loan for $1 trillion right out of thin air, even though they didn't have it, and so I just leveraged that to make you do that, and then I can go on vacation. Okay, I'll do that. They don't teach you about that in school. That's, again, why you subscribe. Medical care services. These are the things you need. Child care. You can scratch that. Just don't put your finger in the wrong hole there, Brad. Food and beverages. And that kind of sucks because the way this market's at, you kind of need a little nightcap. Housing. All right, take advantage of that. Buy cheap. Buy low. Sell high. New cars, you could have avoided that. Household clothing, then anything technology is going down like crazy because that's how it works. Here it is. This is why the market sold off today. Fed's favorite inflation signal. Again, it's the bond market. I'll show you. Fed's favorite inflation signal prints hot. Woo! As Americans' spending surges in January. Got to keep up with them eggs. Oh, and you know what crashed, which I'm going to share with you in tomorrow's video, is maybe I'll talk about that on Sunday. See, I organize every day. I am organized. I try to stay focused. That's what you say. Stay focused there, Bravo. What was I going to do? I forgot. Oh, taxes. Your taxes went down. Well, not really, but I'll show you. That's Sunday. See, then I have to gather it all. Ooh, Bitcoin. Bitcoin, no, where are you going? Down 4%. Oh my gosh, who called that one, huh? Oh, that's right. And my short still is paying off. Also, I told you where my accumulation zone is. And I don't even know if we'll get to 20 again. I think, got my gut feeling, yeah, we're going below 20. It's still in there, all right? But if you don't know how to trade and you don't want to do like crazy stuff like me, intraday trading, 20 below, accumulate. It's not financial advice, and Bitcoin isn't real anyways. The things that I wanted to show you. Oh, it was crude oil. Well, I have a ticker symbol if you want to trade that. I'm going to forget that. Boy, there are just like things jumping all over my brain today. What did I do? 2-year yield. Stay focused, Bravo. I didn't think this was going to happen. It happened. But I actually don't think it's going to last. I know. How do I know this? I turn on the 9 count. Everything goes in 9s, and then it pulls back. But let me get... that's... Oh, shoot. Too many things in my brain. I thought that red line. See that? I can't get my finger in it. Right there. I'm like, that Oh, wow. We went above that. Okay. So that is horrible. And who has to chase that? Well, turn on my other indicator. This one's actually in my bear market. I don't think it's in my swing trading course. Did I yet? I don't think I did that. I may have. I don't know. I go back and put things in courses. Fed funds rate. This orange line. Yay! That's what the 400 PhDs and Jerome follow. Also, you're well above the 200. Are we on the, okay, daily. Make sure we're not on the 400. So that just, you got to keep going. Jerome has to beat it. It keeps running away from him. Almost 5%. Oh my gosh. On a 1-year yield, why are you guys not moving money over? Look, if you have a sizable amount, 5% can actually look pretty good. You just have to call up your bank. I know we all hate banks, and say, you know what, there's a 1-year yield. Actually, there's 6 months. Look at the 6 months. It's at 5%, 4.92. You know, shave off a few hairs. Come on, just move it over there. That's what they do. And the second you put any kind of digits or this sheets of paper in your bank, there's 3 things they do with it. One of it's loan it. You're like, wait, I thought it was secured in there. Nope. Mortgage-backed securities, right? And then probably ends in a repo market somewhere. But before I forget, oil. I got to do it right now. Otherwise, I'm going to forget. And I don't need my TD sequential and all those other things. Look, okay. A descending triangle. Okay. This is oil. Step 1. Okay. Let me change it to the daily. Sorry. My bad. Daily. Same thing. It's still there. Here you go. You want to know how to trade it. Here it is. This is my bear market course. Okay, because we're under the 200, and I'm sure you've dropped 20%. Hold on 1 second. Here, from here to here, 32%. Congratulations, bear market. All right, descending triangle. Where do we break after said descending triangle? Well, I am glad you asked, Bradley. I will show this to you. Wow, that's a little blue line. Sorry. When I'm at home and I'm doing my trades, I hate those big, thick ones. And then you guys come on here and you're like, I can barely see it. And then you're covering the 47 and whatever. It breaks lower. Now, if for some weird reason, okay, it's like, you know what? Because there's support and resistance. Just know that's your resistance. That's your support. You break support, you drop down. You do this with all stonks. If it breaks up, just know there's a probability that it's just a little throwover. Like don't get all your eggs in one basket and go all in. It could be a false breakout. It's false. It scares you. You know, you get those some Joes in there that are like, yeah, here we go. That would be retail, and then the people that have brains go, oh, we got you, son. See, this is a game. Well, it is a game. It's a game about you have dumb. Well, okay. People that aren't very good. I don't know what word do we use? You're not experienced. People with experience and wisdom take advantage of those that are learning lessons. Oh, but let's really quick head over. Wow. Oh, it's a descending wedge, huh? On Bitcoin. I think you're way off on the daily. Oh, you want to know what happened? Here, I traded this. This is what I trade. Here, hold on. On the daily, you don't want to break that green line. Actually, that was more so on the 4-hour. So you can see it. I'll show you a few things that was going on here. Right? Which way you're going to break? It broke down. Okay, there we go. Now what you don't want to do is you don't want to cross that green line right there. Well, there goes that green line. Oh, just in case you want to know where that is, you're down here. You're going to find support. 22. Okay. But yes, I'm sure a lot of people had their shorts right there. That's where it's at. You don't go below that. Don't close below that. You close below that. It'll keep going. Also, if you're like, wow, this guy even knows crypto. Yeah, I have a whole course on it. I have that, swing trading, bear market, and if you want everything, you're like, this is amazing. Before I raise my prices, that $199 4 payments, that one comes along with, I got to raise all of them. I just think $299, and people are like, if it's so cheap, it's probably not even worth it. I'm like, Brad, it's worth it. Or Chad from Ohio State, right? You probably wouldn't have made these kind of errors if you actually had the education from a guy that taught university. Which, when I taught university, I'm like, what are you guys doing here? Go start businesses. Oh, also, before I forget again, okay, because some of you guys want to know. UNG, natural gas, you could. There's a swing on it. Okay, you're under the 200, okay? You have to be an experienced trader. You had, remember this? That I just showed you that to you on gas, right? A descending triangle. You break that, you got to measure at that top where it says head, it goes down. That's also a head and shoulders pattern. I mean, everything it plays out. I just want you to know your price target is quite a bit lower on UNG. So do not be a hodling. Also, you might want to wait a little while on this on that oil play, right? Just wait. You have to wait. I know everyone gets excited. You said it's going to go down, so let's just put in the trade right now. And guys, I say just let retail do that. Let them all the kids like, oh, right now is the time. Oh, hey, look. Ukraine President Zelensky speaks. That's great. All right, let's get rid of that. I need to have a politics channel. Nah, I won't. It's so heated. Just make money, right? Then I'm going back into the weeds. I go into the weeds. Like, you guys probably know my slants on everything. But do I really want to go over there, right? Do I make money from, what they're doing? No, I want to make money from what they're doing, right? Yeah, you get it? Stocks hit with inflation heading the wrong way. No. Oh my gosh, they follow my channel. Treasury 2-year yield at the highest since 2007. Dollar climbs. Oh, the dollar. I mean, are they almost starting to figure out that these guys don't mean anything? Also, on the dollar, on the 4-hour, look at that sucker climb, but you're like, what is that? It's actually an ascending wedge. It should break down. Not too far. You'll come down about that much. What descending broadening? Sorry, I'm just looking at Lux Algo is giving me a descending broadening wedge somewhere. Let's zoom out. Where you have that descending broadening wedge. I don't see. Oh, wow. Okay. If you say so. On the 4-hour, you got to get way up there. Okay, so this is what's going to happen on the dollar. Just so you know. Here is the dollar. It's tradable on this is UUP. You can trade on UUP. It's going to come all the way up. That was why I had TD. I was trading the dollar and I forgot. So my apologies. Let's do that. That's on a 7 on the 4-hour. You're at a, what do we go? Let's take a look on the daily. Sorry, is there too much on here for you? Too much for you to see? Also, going back, I like trading the dollar because it's long trades, that you kind of wait, and I'm like, it's going to probably hit that blue line, hit the blue line. Here, it's going to get rejected on that blue line. What is that? That's the 200. Here, let me do this. You're at a 7. Okay, so you're at a 7. I thought it was at a 9. So you're probably going to sell off. Yep, right at that 200, right there. So dollar goes down, Bitcoin goes up. Bitcoin goes up, dollar goes down. Wait, no, I think I did it backwards. Bitcoin's going down right now, right? Dollar's going up. Okay. Erase the other thing that I just said. Oh, and if you wanted to know, on the 7, the TD sequential, that it goes to 9 and then it pulls back. See, like right over here, 9, pull back, 9, pull back. Let me get rid of TD. Anything else that I can clean up for you so you can see that? Let's see. Anything? What else could be happening? I'm going to get rid of this because coming back to it, on the 4-hour, I'll be like, what the hell was that? All right, so let's do this. Get ready for the dollar, okay? You might want to have some dry powder ready. You're going to come up. You're going to hit that. You're going to get rejected. It's probably going to back down. It's going to retest. And then, so you could do 2 plays here. You put it in a short here, right at that 200. That's what's going to probably happen. Everything is probabilities. We only paper trade, so you don't lose any money. Then we come down here and retest that blue line and head higher. This is bullish. Especially if you can get above that 200 on the dollar. But what I try to do on this channel is help you because you look at stories, right? I want you, fine, you go look at stories. Or even when I have sponsored videos and I show you the fundamentals and you're like, oh, let's go all in. No, you got to look at the charts. The world's most painful trade is finally ending as dollar peaks. Really? Are you sure? A weaker dollar could cool some of the price pressures. The charts are kind of telling me maybe opposite. I mean, yes, we're under the 200. Yes, there's been a pullback, but there could be a change. Hopefully that change is a little bit more in your pocket, right? Or maybe that's all we have now is just change. We're all broke. It's not because of this guy. This guy doesn't know what he's doing. That's all right. At least we do. Thank you guys for liking my videos. Thank you for everything. Thank you for hanging out, listening to me, being the clown that I am. I appreciate it. I love you. And I'll see you tomorrow because I work every single day of my life.